What up, Search fam? Sharde here. Welcome back to the channel. It is time for the monthly bullet journal walkthrough, and I thought I'd do something different and bring you straight to the desk. And we're gonna get started. As I've been using for all of 2021, we have the Notebook Therapy Fujisan notebook in size A5. This month I went for a houseplant theme that was inspired by Amanda Rach Lee, and I don't really draw that well, so I did not do nearly as many sketches as she did on her pages, but I really am liking the way that it came out. I used 4 different colors for all of the drawings on my notebook, and they are, I used this Tombow in the color 192, which is probably one of my favorite colors. Green is my favorite color, so I really love that. And I used a Crayola Super Tip in this green color. Like, it doesn't match what comes out of it, which was really weird, but it's like a yellowish brown green, but I think it gives some nice contrast. I also used a gray, a darkish gray Crayola Super Tip marker, and then another Tombow in the color 942. I also used just my Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip pen and a Sigma Micron pen in 0.2. Alright, on the first page, I kept with what I've been doing all year and did my priorities page. So, priorities for the month, affirmation, and tasks. And I've kept with this shelf theme to write them on, and I wrote them in gray because I plan on writing the actual priorities, affirmation, and tasks on top of the words. And then I messed up my stamp right here, so I ended up having to use craft paper, which came in for the Dubski, and put a month at a glance on the page. Next, we have my monthly check-in, which is the opportunity for me to sit down with myself at the top of the month and ask myself, how am I doing physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? And all of my headers, for the most part, are on shelves with little plants. And you see we have little succulents and things. There was no really rhyme or reason. I just went for what I knew with the drawings. I also kept with what I did last month, and did a calendar to keep my events on, but mostly I use this for when I have photo shoots, so that I keep them all in one place, especially for the end of the year when I need to file my taxes. Spring has sprung, but because I was in dissertation purgatory, there was no spring cleaning, so I plan on doing my spring cleaning in the month of May. So I made a list of the things I want to do in each room, and hopefully by the end of the month I'll have completed them. My currently page, I am tracking what I'm watching, reading, loving, and then listening to. And with this bottom shelf, eventually I'm going to glue album covers for the things that I've listened to for the month on. But I haven't quite decided what I'm into yet. So if you have some suggestions, please drop those for me. This is something that I took from Caitlin's Corner in trying to keep a routine. So now that I'm out of school, I am going to be working for myself and taking a bit of a sabbatical for the summer. So I wanted to give myself the opportunity to come up with a different routine because I don't want to totally lose the routine of working. So I have my morning routine in which I start the day with a devotion. I want to do morning stretching, and then a creative hour where I am reading or writing something for an hour and just kind of letting my mind work or even taking something like a class, anything that requires me to get my synapses popping. And then I will do my morning check-in, which is where I pull my bullet journal out and see what we're doing for the week or for the day. And then get ready, do my skincare routine, which I need to be more regular on. And then by 11, I want to be having breakfast and then start working around 11:30, 12. For my weekly schedule, I have not quite decided what that's going to look like, but I want to be more intentional about making space for administrative work, editing, things of that sort. So I will be doing that for the week. I am tracking my gratitude and my moods on the same page. I liked my gratitude log from last month in this sort of one-line form, but I'm doing something different in that I am creating space to track my moods on the sides where the days of the week and the date are. So we're going to try this out. In May, I want to see just how many books I can consume over the month with my free time, but also trying to remind myself what I can be doing in between time should I feel bored, which I doubt. But I want to do more baking, of course, read books, get back into practicing my languages. I am working on my Spanish fluency as well as French and probably Japanese, because why not? Overachiever. But also reminding myself to go outside, picking up my short stories again. And I have a Nintendo Switch that I have not been playing, so maybe I'll actually figure out how to play Animal Crossing. Of course, my monthly staple is my soul dump. I think this is probably one of the most important spreads in my monthly journals. And if you want to see what I use my soul dump for or how I structure my soul dump, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about it. This month, I wanted to go for a simpler layout, so I went back to something I did when I first started my bullet journaling journey, and that is the one-page weekly spread and weekly reflection page, because I do think it's really important for me to have space to reflect day to day should I want to. So I'm limiting myself to a few things per day that I want to do, but also maybe my goals, any tasks for the week, and then I am doing my habit trackers in week as I have been doing. And this month I want to track hydration, my workouts, doing my skincare routine, and working on my language. So that's what I plan on doing. I hope this gave you some ideas. As always, you know, I try to keep this as simple as possible, knowing that these may or may not get filled out, but I enjoy having them. As always, friends, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend about the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.